Hey everyone, I'm Live13. I'm going to be showing you the fourth Tekkit tutorials video. This one's going to be about Forcefields, how to use them, build them, upgrade them, a few other odds and ends here. Now, if you hear any background music, background noises of any kind, like an electric saw, sort of ignore that. Doing a bunch of renovations, so. Anyways, let's get to it, so. Here we got the setup from my third Tekkit tutorials video. For those of you who didn't watch it, I suggest you watch it because we're going to be using all stuff from that video. So, yeah. So, go watch the video. The link will be in the description. Alright. Basically, for those of you who have watched the videos already, we are using the the low voltage solar arrays, the bat boxes, and the glass fiber cables. No jetpacks or energy condensers necessary, so some quick items that you might want to go get before you start. Besides the fiber cable, bat box, and solar array, the actual force field generators. You're going to need an area projector to project the force field, of course, the core to hold the power and actually create the field, and the force field EU injector, which basically supplies power to everything else. So what you're going to want to start with, once you get those materials, you're going to want to get the force field EU injector at the bottom, the force field core in the middle, and the area projector at the top. Alright? I'm gonna throw away my glass fiber cables. I'm not really gonna need them right now. I'm going to. What was I gonna get? No, blank. You're gonna need a blank MFFS, MFFS card. So you're gonna want to stick that. Oh, good thing I'm on creative. You're gonna want to stick that in your force field core, where it says frequency card, and it changes it into an MFFS frequency card, so you're going to want to take that out of that slot. Click on the area projector that you've placed, and move it into that frequency slot. Now from here, once you place the card in, you can change the size of the radius. For the sake of the video, we're just going to hit 16 should do. You can have a maximum of 32, however, cube or sphere. But I like how sphere looks. I just really like it. Cube's a bit more exact, but sphere is a ton nicer. So anyways, another thing you're gonna want to need is a active redstone signal. Now you can just place a a lever on the force field core, but for this video I'm gonna show you how to make the force field core how to activate it wirelessly. So let me grab a lever real quick, and I'll just show you when it's not wireless and you just want to make it pretty simple. Alright, so now it's just gathering power, and there you have it. Now, these cannot be broken at all. So I suppose the only way to get in and out of the force field is either by sticking a wooden door right here, or you have to be inside of it to deactivate and activate the lever. I mean, it's not like you can get out while you're inside of it unless there's a door and then you break the door, but I don't really see why you would want to do that. But anyways, so there's that basic force field, no upgrades, no wireless, and no wireless gizmos and gadgets, and that's the basic one. So I'm gonna unactivate it. Now I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I was doing some force field testing over there, but so here we go. This is basically to explain the idea of the wireless controller, receiver, to make basically anything that can use a redstone signal wireless, so reinforced door, or in this case, iron door. Now, of course, you could use this for, stuff like lamps and Yeah, and pipes and stuff like that. If you're making a mining facility, just go out, click on the controller. Hey, look, you started it. So, anyways, but I'm going to get some redstone. So we're not really going to be needing a lever at this point, as far as I can tell. So, where's the redstone bit? I'm terrible at this, so there we go. Put one more piece there. Now, oops. Okay, now, so here we got our wireless receiver. Apparently it's already got a frequency, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to set it to 63. I mean, it's pretty much any number. So 63, and now you're going to need to change it to the same frequency as this controller. So you're going to want to hold shift, which crouches, and click right, and click your right mouse key, and there you go. So what was our number? I think it was like 62. Oh, no, wait, 63. You can actually see the frequency from here, but so anyways, shift, right click. Oh, it's only at 62, so let's set it to 63. Click set. And now, there you go. It's kind of cool. If you look at down at this, the quick select thing in mobile, I don't know what you would call it. When you're activating it, it actually makes a light. Yeah, looks as if it's activated down there. It's actually pretty cool. But so you can name your frequencies. That way, if you forget it, just click on one. I named one of them Har for whatever reason. So anyways, this is a wireless receiver, and right here is what you would call a redstone latch, or not redstone latch, a toggle latch. Basically what it does, think of it as an RS NOR latch. Hopefully you know what that is. You might want to look it up if you don't know. Basically it's like an RS NOR latch, except it's like it's a one button reset, I suppose. So anyways, so that's the basic idea. It's actually a really neat idea. You can you could even use this for your house, and this is just your key. The only way for anyone else to enter your house is if they knew the same frequency as your wireless receiver. But that's not a very high chance of that happening, considering it could be like one to a million. So. Yeah, so anyways, that's that. So I'm going to head over here. I'm going to basically have the exact same setup, so I'm going to grab some nether brick and replace it for that bat box. Oops. Alright. I'm going to place some redstone there. And you've got to have that little redstone line facing the same, sort of line, to make it sort of look as if it connects. Otherwise, it won't work. Just have it set up so that it looks like that. All right. So, anyways, it's that. Snap. So it's actually a quick, sort of setup. If your controller has a frequency of between 1 and whatever, if it does, as long as it doesn't have a frequency of 0, you can do this. Right click on the wireless receiver, and it'll automatically change it to the frequency of the wireless remote. So So notice, hey, look, it works. Yay. So the last thing pretty much the last thing we're going to be doing in this video is showing you the upgrades, which is pretty much my favorite part of the video. So let's click load 3. Now there are about like 6 or 7 upgrades, but I'm just gonna show you the main 4 because these are the only really important ones. Everything else is kind of useless. You know, to be honest. I mean, one of them increased the radius. Speaking of which, I'm actually so let me show you what each one is. So the first ones, so far I think this is my favorite. You know what, let me grab a wireless remote real quick. There we go, it works. Now, you can place any of the upgrades anywhere on the area projector or the core. I don't know about the EU injector, but anyway, so I'm going to put this on the core, switch to my hand, and you right click it. Now block pattern. If you can't see the name, it says the MFFD camouflage upgrade, which basically it'll camouflage the force field. Instead of it being these blue, squiggly, blind type things, it'll be whatever block you place in there. It can only be specific blocks, like, like dirt, stone. It can't be something crazy like redstone. I don't think pumpkins work. Basically, it'll only work if it says OK there. So, now to install the upgrade, restart it. Oh, and hey, look at that. So because we have a wireless upgrade, we can always just do that. Yeah, it's not exactly what you would call, what's the word for it? Camouflaged. I mean, it's pretty obvious that, this has got something that someone actually created. And, you could replace it with dirt, so that might look like a spherish mountain, I guess. But speaking of which, I'm actually going to change the, I'm actually going to just set it to the max radius 32. I'm going to set it, I'm going to leave it as a sphere. I'm going to show you how this looks, because this is a ton bigger. It actually begins to look like the Death Star. Yeah. And of course, it's like the regular squiggly line blocks where you can't break it. It is impossible. Now let me show you a trick to it, however. So I'm just going to grab a door in this case. Oh, didn't mean to hit Q. So what we can do... Now check that out. Yeah, whoops. So, I mean, you could sneak in the side here, but you get the whole, concept of that. Now, if you delete it, however, yeah. You could have, like, if it's something cool for, like, a city, you can always have a guard standing right here with a reinforced door. And the only way in is to have the guard let you in. And the guard would be the only person with the wireless remote. Smart idea. If I ever make a Tekkit server, I'll make a video of it and do that. So anyways, let's delete the camouflage upgrade so I can show you this next one. You can install all these upgrades at once and it won't really cause a problem. But, so anyways, if you notice, basically, if this is a creative server, this will have absolutely no point to it whatsoever. But so, anyways, you notice how it's blue, and basically, if you're on survival and you walk into it, it doesn't do anything. It just blocks your path, doesn't hurt you or anything. However, so let's grab this really cool one out. It's called the Zapper upgrade. You can only wonder what that does. So it turns it red. It looks like it's got an active redstone signal to it. And basically all it does, if you're on survival and you walk into it, you'll get killed. Now, just to prove it to you, I'm going to save this as 4. I'm going to go into survival mode, and oh no, it's going there. So, I'm going to load number 4. Okay, that scared the crap out of me. I thought I was going to have to completely restart, but not the village that, oh, wow, I don't even know if that's the actual village that my stuff was next to, but hopefully it was, so if it isn't, oh well. Either way, this is going to be pretty pointless. Now, anyways. Probably gonna have to restart this world, but oh well. Anyway, so let me show you the other two. I won't be able to prove it to you that it works or anything, but I'll just explain the other two. This is the water upgrade. Basically, all this does, anything in any water source blocks or lava source blocks inside of the force field will automatically get removed. Basically, yeah, it'll just, poof, thin air. It's gone automatically. So if you place a lava source block, yeah, it's kind of good. I mean, if you have any pools, it kind of sucks, but it prevents griefers from, setting everything on fire using lava. I mean, flint and steel is a different story, but anyways, this last one is the block cutter upgrade. So basically, any block the force field touches that can be deleted will automatically, poof. If it's bedrock, however, to send you flying into the end, it obviously won't delete that. But, yeah, it'll delete a grass block. So, anyways, this has been a helpful tutorial. Hopefully by the next video I'll be able to find my, my whole test world. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Hit the like button, always helps. Leave a comment. And, yeah, I'll see you in Tekkit Tutorials video number 5.